Hello friends, hello gamers, welcome back to The Infected. Today we are going to get right into it. I'm super excited to be doing this part because this has been a long time coming. I told you we're going to need to make money. Now, the most space efficient way to make money is concrete. Unfortunately, concrete takes a lot of resources and time to happen. So, I mean, it's going to be a multi-stage process. However, we have most of the tech to do it, and I am out of water. Ooh, I am really out of water. That's not good. Well, let's get to it then. So I'm going to be building a quarry. And by that I don't mean a gaping hole in the earth by any means. Although I could certainly understand where that would be the impression. No, the quarry is going to be, I think right here would be good. And it's going to be big. Like, it's going to be a huge building. But it's also going to be sunk down into the earth. At least in some places. So we are going to move this. We're going to move that out here. There we go. Then we're going to move that. And we're going to move that out there. So the quarry is not just going to extract stone, though. It's also going to extract clay. The stone you're going to need... you're going to need the stone for a lot of things. So we're going to have a lot of stone extractors out here. But we're also going to have quite a few clay extractors. And then we're going to have a separate room where we're going to have, like, crushers and cement mixers. It's going to be awesome. Can't wait. Let's get to it. You know what? I think I'm going to destroy these. Oh. We're just going to line that up. That's pretty much perfect. Alright. So, it's a good thing I haven't put any pieces in any of these. Actually, you know what? I don't even know why I'm doing that. Because if we want an outer wall, this is not going to do the job. So, we're just going to do that. And then, remember when I told you guys it was going to be huge? Yeah. Okay. It's not going to be quite that big. And then we are going to move or remove this. Okay. We're going to grab a few log stands, move them over here. So this is probably going to be the most annoying part of the build. Because what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to build the platforms and then delete them. And then we're going to have to use the materials that we wind up salvaging to build like walls and stuff. It's going to be tedious but worth it. I'm going to put a small sawmill here. I don't know. We'll use it for something. And then we're going to go get some oil. Okay. Perfect. Okay, now we're working poor Mike overtime. Did I ever go and refill? I did not. Oh. Right. No oil. That's okay. We just go over here. Get a couple. There we go. Whew. We're into February now. And should be warming up here any time now. Yeah. Gather those vegetables, Mike. Oh, we need 4 more aluminum ingots for the watershed. Electrical parts, logs, planks. Nothing we don't have already. Okay. Alright. I'm sorry if I've been less chatty than normal. I'm just really focused on getting this building right. So once we have these walls here, we're going to pull up this floor here. Around the outside. This will allow us to place our extractors. Now we are going to keep the door here, or the wall and floor here and here in the middle, because that's going to form our central walkway. Alright, so now what we need is a ton of planks, which I don't think we actually have right now. we're just gonna actually circular saw bench, iron, cobalt, mechanical, electrical. Yeah, I know that about tracks. Pick something. Requires 100 power. What are we missing? Probably water, right? Yeah, water. There we go. Alright, so we are also going to try and finish this, the water house, at some point. We're going to aim for that to try and be a little sooner rather than later. But is what it is. Right now we need to build the other circular bench, because this is just silly how long it's taking for boards. Would like to get done this fairly soon. There we go. Okay. More oil. I'm absolutely sure you see how hard Mike's working here and how fast we're pushing him. You know, but imagine if we had to get all those logs ourselves. You know, go out, cut the tree down, and carry it all the way back, empty our cart regularly. Like it'd be forever before we could get anything done. But now with Mike moving logs, we can start to build in a much greater scale. And with 2 saw benches that are giving us tons of boards, you know, it's a lot easier to meet all those requirements when it comes to, you know, you need 40 boards, you need 40 this, 60 that, right? 2 benches is probably more than what you need by the time. I mean, at this point, with just what we're doing right now, yes, we're able to drain the boards, but we only had 1 workbench that we were working with before. Right, and that's not the case anymore, because we got, you know, both of the saw benches going. So, you know, replenishing your boards is pretty easy, and Mike really takes some of the pressure off to go out and chop logs, because, you know, he does it pretty fast. And when he chops down a bigger one, apparently he's focusing on the little trees, and that's unfortunate, but it is what it is. It's not slowing us down too much. There we go. Okay. So we are going to do one thing, though, which I do not love doing, but oop, not that one. We want the half wall. There we go. I want the half wall because it's going to be buried. Oh, you know what it could be? Yeah, so these little pieces at the bottom are going to make it look like the building is supported. It's actually not going to be. Not really. But because we placed them here when there was foundations, it means that when we take the floor out, which we are going to have to do, yeah, so we need full walls anyway. So not good. I don't like that, but whatever. I suppose we are cheesing the floor into existence anyway. So this allows you to not have that gap. But you do have to build the foundation first so that you can snap the foundation, or snap the wall to the foundation. It's a little silly, but I get it. And once those are all built, we can take out the foundations and start building our extractors. And this is only necessary because the ground isn't totally flat. It is what it is. We are exhausted, apparently. Okay, we'll need to fix that. Look at that. We almost did an entire side there. So beautiful. Okay, we're on planks. That's okay. They could not have picked a worse time. That was sloppy, but it got the job done. Where'd the other one go? Okay, no, whatever. Not super upset about it. We're going to take these. We're going to put those in there. We're going to put those in there. Okay. Don't need to be full stats because we will be likely going to bed during the night. So you did see how he destroyed this section of wall, though. That is a prime example of why having walls and defenses are important. He couldn't get to me up on the truck, so he decided to smash my shit. And that's just how it goes. It's how it goes. But we still, I mean, there was nothing put, or no, I guess there was some resources lost there. Because, yeah, that was built. But it is what it is. Can't really do anything about it other than make sure that they don't get the opportunity. That's the only thing you can really do. So, it is spring, I believe. Yes, spring. And now we have our little extraction pit. I'm just going to take these. And we are going to throw the logs. Where are we going to put them? I'm going to throw them right in there. Make Mike's job just that little bit easier. Take a couple of these, those in there, and take 3 of them. Because we really shouldn't need a ton more than that in our workspace. I'm going to take these, place them in here for now, more gooder. And we are going to grab all of these, and then we're going to move the bench up to where we're actually building. Where are you going, Mike? What are you doing? We're actually going to move both of them up there. So, Mike, here we go. Get all those nice and stacked. We're actually going to go get a couple more, because that is by no means the only planks we will have to rip up. Okay. Nice. So now we go drop these in our other log holders. Is there still log holders over here? There are, but they are all full. Okay. Okay. Alright. We got all these planks. We got all these logs. Sweet. We're going to finish up this area right there. There we go. And we're going to build a door. And we're going to throw a roof up here too. Oh, it takes so much clay. Why would I ever do that? When ceilings do the job just nice. I'm pretty sure that extractors will actually fit here, but we're gonna double check. We're gonna make sure. Oh. Oh, okay. So if we take that out and we put a half wall all the way around, will that be enough for extractors? Oh yeah. Okay, it'll be enough, but it'll be tight. It'll be tight. That's okay though. So what we're going to want here is about 10 stone extractors, give or take. And 4-ish clay extractors. That's what we're aiming for. Mineral extractor. Mineral extractor. Now that is 10. That is 10 stone extractors. That is going to produce a ridiculous amount of stone. And we're going to need it. Because if we're not using it in cement, we're going to be using it to get iron. And that's just the ones out here. Because we need to put more in the cave too. However, that will come later. For the moment, we're going to focus on these ones. Clay soil extractor. 1 and 4. Now, ideally, you want probably 2 to 1 for stone to clay when you're making cement. We're not making cement yet. And I'm thinking even when we start, this is probably going to be enough. Especially if we started early. Right? But that means we can also do this. We're going to go to construction foundations. There we go. And we're actually going to place these. Because now that we've mapped out all our extractors for the quarry, we can actually put some mixers and stuff down here too. In fact, I think... I'm not crazy about that. I don't like the way that looks. Nope. Nope, we're not doing it. There. Okay, now we carefully remove these ceiling tiles because we're going to need to not have them where they are. Now the cool part about this is we could actually throw our power generation on the top of this building once we actually finish building it. So we're just going to go in here. We're going to find walls. Half wall. Again, you know, if you want to use a two complete layers of wall, that is totally up to you. I prefer to make them about as big as they actually need to be. I'm just going to throw those there. We had like six stands full of planks. I bet you thought that was a lot, didn't you? It's not. But it's not too bad either. There we go. And done. Okay. So now we've got the wall done. Now we can put the roof up. Or the ceiling, I guess. So we're going to select. So ceilings, roofs, all that good stuff must be placed attached to a finished piece. And there we go. Okay. What do these need? Planks and logs. Oh my goodness. Oh, good. Okay, we can reach that from here. Good. Alrighty. We're getting pretty close now. Oh, we need planks, I guess. I think we might run out of logs before we run out of planks. Go. Yeah, we're absolutely going to run out of logs before planks. That's okay, though. It happens. Mike can't be everywhere all the time, so... Where the hell did the damn chicken come from? I'll take it, but... Oh shoot, I just put all the logs he brought into something I didn't mean for them to be in. I'm gonna go ahead. Oh. Alright, so we know that we're going to be most likely putting a lot of iron into this. Not most likely, we are going to be, let's be honest. But the new extractors as they come online will help with that immensely. We are not going to need as many plank stands over here as we have. So we're just going to move a handful of them over here, which is where we're going to be doing next time we do building. Okay, look at that. That is some good, solid progress. We're going to try and finish that outer ring. And then I think that we're probably going to call it there for the day. I know it wasn't a super exciting episode. This is literally just a building episode. But I'm glad you came to hang out with me and, you know, partake in the building. Next time, rather than doing a building episode, I think we're probably going to do strictly a purely looting video. I think we're going to hit up a few POIs. We're going to try and get more tech. We're going to try and get more resources. And then I think we'll hit the trader and see a plan where we want to go and how we want to get there. because this is a good start, but it's not over. And we're just going to throw down some placeholders. So we're going to need some grinders. Yep, there we go. And we're also going to want some mixers. Okay, so that is about what our quarry is going to look like when it's done, and I might actually put a furnace or two right here. Actually, I probably will, just because, you know, it seems like a good place to put them. And up top, I'll just plan where we're going to put that. So this is going to be how we're going to get up here. This is going to be our power area. Eventually we're going to pull this roof out, pull the ladder out, because we shouldn't need to worry about the solar panels on the roof at all. So, yeah, we'll pull those out. We'll, you know, once we get all the solar panels up. But that's going to do it for us today. When we come back, again, like I said, we're going to do a strictly tech and looting video. Thank you again for hanging out with me today. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video, if you want to see more. And we'll see you in the next video. Alright, now take care now.